ain't call you.
Let me feel myself a little bit.
Jay.
I got both my girls head to toe designer. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit. Standing like that where you find me though. Top to my toe with it, rocking black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro.
For football at Century Lake Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We're going to go to bed.
You said you had
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talked about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So, who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Brings up second.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. A gain of 13. It's a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix.
Boy, that was some good defense, boy. I almost threw a pick. That was good defense.
end zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh my God! How the...
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. Past the 10.
I can't believe that. I cannot fucking believe that.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Not at all.
2nd and 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Cardinals.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And it's really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off, because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, my God.
Is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Two and a throw again. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Cardinals.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God!
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Give. This is Akers. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now Tua.
Man.
Was hoping for the coverage holds, and now 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Come on, man.
Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal.
A 29-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
It sounds like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Damn, boy, that was a good pick last.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And that's good.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right.
Oh,
heavy traffic, and it's
you telling me Watson throwing bad balls like that?
Trey Waynes. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Man, I can't believe that.
Start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets
Deshaun
the
Watson.
and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Airing this one out for Evans. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Field with the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really
Man,
want
no,
to
but
make.
Deshaun Watson would make that throw 10 times out of 10. How the
Starting
fuck?
field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there on the option. 48 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Watson now to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 4th.
They better not let him pick that shit off of that big fat ass lineman.
Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover and the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
In the freezer.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November.
All right.
They would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
A gain of 2.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
Good tackle, boy.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
Let's go!
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
Different pass rushes.
How you let them get the ball up out of there?
Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Oh, he missed it.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all state backs, receivers, defensive backs, all state wrestlers, baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
That should have been a fumble, a pick, or something, man.
You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical
that's a dangerous throw, Stephon.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep is Marcus Sherrills. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Their own 34-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play.
I couldn't get on my man. Good run, good run.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Good tackle, boy.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
A gain of 2 yards.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got Evans.
Oh,
and that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 38-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Tua sets up to pass it. He completes it right side away. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And again, it's Tagovailoa letting one go deep for his running back.
Let's go.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're not playing to just get out of the shot if you're on the goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the end zone, Watson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's got a first down past the 30. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
For another Seahawks.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st and 10, Watson dancing to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd 10. Out of the gun, Watson. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Michael Badgley lining up for
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spot? But they have have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Oh, looking for Andrews down. Inside the 25.
What the fuck?
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Oh, my God.
52 yards.
And at this stage, down in the second half,
What?
looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker.
I'm trying to get this man the game.
Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, there's going to be none of that.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up second.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his
Good play.
man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. It's a run with Akers. And he pushes forward, but comes
Good
up
stop.
short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Seahawks 14. Cardinals 12.
Coco.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember,
Damn, boy, that was dumb, Stephon. That was so dumb. I'm doing dumb stuff.
Need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario Get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Watson. And look at
Good
this.
pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Intercepted.
He read me nice. He read me nice.
Shot in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Good defense.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Patrick Peterson.
Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. From the gun, it's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a run with Akers. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, Lord.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running
back. The tackle.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 28-yard return.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for
don't get up in.
Did they score
Get
too
that card out there.
soon? Post game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
no flag.
There's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now it's Watson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they take possession.
Boy, that boy plays some good defense.
At the 36-yard line.
Shit, I fucked up.
They're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Down to an Egos Tua, and that should